Lot 9, the Spirit of Boom, Pegasus Miss Colt. Good, strong, well-grown son of a Boom young stallion in Spirit of Boom. This particular bloke's full sister, also a winner and stakes place since the catalogue went to print. Nice running type of horse, strong behind the saddle, plenty of power about him, good action, real tidy colt. Lot 188, the Sizzling Suggest Colt, good sized colt, probably a little bit short in the hip and needs to strengthen behind the saddle, but that'll come with a bit of time. Correct enough, action okay. Lot 199, the Sebring Swing Sensation Colt. Done a great job for a first foal, this mare. Good size, strong, plenty of bone about him. Probably a fair bit of his northern media there through the mare. He's correct. Walks a little close in front, but action's okay. So, looks like a good, tough racehorse. Lot 291, the Fastnet Rock Wild Mare Colt, typical of this breed, well grown, good size and body, slightly offset near fore and toes in a bit, but seems to have an action good enough to carry that. So this is a young stakes performed mare, is already throwing a nice horse for the farm, Wild Flyer, who's a good prize money earner and has shown good ability, so all in all, tidy enough. Lot 300, the Vancouver Egret Colt. Not a big colt, doesn't stand very tall, but strong running type of colt, probably typical of his broodmare sire Schnitzel, who needs no introduction to any page. This horse, correct, walks nicely, so lacks a little bit of leg, but probably makes up for it in good strength and bone. Lot 415, the Schnitzel Colt out of Burgoyne. Good sized colt, well put together, flashy type of horse, so he'll certainly take your eye. Correct, good action. If you wanted to be a little critical, maybe slightly short in the hip, but this mare's done the job well, this Choisier mare, already a half to 2 stakes horses and 5 to the races for 4 winners, so all racehorse and Schnitzel, no introduction, our champion stallion, so altogether a nice package, this bloke. .652, the Written Tycoon, high above colt. Tidy colt, good sized body, nice strength about him. He's correct, walks well. Plain type of horse, but just all racehorse. Out of by a stallion that gets plenty of good runners, out of a young high chaparral mare, so plenty will like him. Lot 666, the Nakoni out of Huss and Peace, Bale Brown Colt. Well grown colt, he's not 100% in front, he gets in on his near fore knee a little bit, but I think his action's good enough to carry that. Nakoni, no introduction, gets a lot of runners this horse and does a good job. Pedigree's a little bit light at the top, but tidy enough colt. Lot 689, the Fastnet Rock Irish Nova Colt. Lovely colt, well balanced, well put together. Got a terrific action about him. A little bit in on his near fore knee, but certainly correct enough. After the Group 1 winner in Sacred Star, she's done a terrific job this mare for 8th foal, and just got a really nice, well balanced colt. I think most people will be pretty taken with him. Lot 793, Vancouver Messenger Colt. Big, strong colt, this bloke. First crop of the champion 2-year-old in Vancouver. Correct, nice action, plenty of horse to work with. Lot 846, the Star Spangled Banner, My Secret Love colt. Nice colt, well grown, typical of this stallion with not a lot of representation. He does a tremendous job, good size body, strong running type. Slightly pigeon-toed, but correct enough with a good action. Good representation of this stallion that doesn't get a lot out there, but does a bloody good job with what he does. Lot 951, the Ultima Ha demonstrable colt. He's a well-grown colt, a bit of a plain Jane, that's the breed, Ultima Ha's, but strong enough, correct, action's okay. Just a plain horse, but all horse. Lot 980, the Nostradamus colt out of Versace Queen. Nice colt, well grown, rotates out slightly in his off fore, but correct enough. Good loose action about him, nice presence about him, this horse, nice action, walks well. It looks like he'll develop into a nice horse. Wouldn't suggest he's going to be overly early, but certainly enough horse there, and he's got enough growth and development ahead of him to develop into a nice type out of a family that can throw a good runner. Lot 1050, the Brazen Bow Avani colt. Nice tidy colt, medium size, probably typical of this stallion, doesn't leave them with a lot of leg, but they're running fast. More importantly, he's done a good job with a couple of winners so far, with a stakes winner there. Young Commands mare, first foal, and he's a little bit first foalish, this bloke, but he's correct, action's okay. Lot 1060, the Schwazier Pride of Thaddeus colt. Just a colt, typical of the breed, strong, behind the saddle, well grown. Out of a very good family here, the Pride of Tani family, just throws winner after winner. This particular colt, a half to the stakes perform Lady Italia. Strong running type of horse, correct. Looks like he might even get up and go a bit early as a 2-year-old. Lot 1102, the Ultima Ha, the Housekeeper colt. Well-grown colt, typical of this breed, Ultima Ha. He gets them big and strong, plenty of bone in them, probably to the degree where you look at them and think they're a little bit coarse, but this horse has got an action. He's correct. Nice type of horse. Not a deep pedigree, but I think he sells himself on type.